Roger on just getting in from the salt. You can put it back, get a shower. Sounding all right, man. We just chilling out here, man. A couple of radios on the table. And we're listening to him cry on, try to save face, try to convince the world he's got some videotape that he winds up admitting in one video that that was all a lie, and runs away from the piss test in NYC. You know what it is? He doesn't remember what it is he says or what kind of truths he actually does bring out with his lies.
Why you get 10-4, 10-4? All right, I'm going to put it back in. Just read the mail there, Roger. So you take it easy, man. No doubt. I'm back out.
All right, man, you have a blessed night. You know who the most talked about. Only because I'm the A-spoon cool at this work. But a lot of it's unseen coming from outside forces that have nothing to do with the radio because of my off-the-radio job. I'm back at the cut.
410.
What's your off-the-radio job? Still listening?
You work for pension fees.
His off-the-radio job is begging for $1.
You work for peanuts. Don't get no real money.
Richie, all you had to do was come clean, man. That's all you had to do. Do the right thing. I kept telling you. I gave you chance after chance, opportunity after opportunity, but you insisted on your lies. You insisted on the untruth, and you insisted on being a snitch little rat that you are. So now you gotta pay.
Well, Mr. Enforcer, I really didn't want to key up to you, but how can you have the audacity to say you want me to come clean when I got you to come clean on so many things with your own words? Got you to admit with your own words that I don't smoke your crack, do your dope, and don't live your lifestyle. I don't know. And last but not least, I got you to awesomely forget about your Kevlar gloves and your pliers. I don't think I could come any cleaner than all the cleanliness I demonstrated and provided out here come forthwith to this moment. The king of New York is back quiet.
So why are you deadly afraid of the piss test, of the drug test? Why are you so afraid? Because you know you cannot pass it.
Mr. Enforcer, I called you out many times. Have no problem meeting you and doing it right on the camera. Any given time you want to show up spontaneously with no warning. And I told you, if I fail for anything other than marijuana, guaranteed I ain't got none of your style drugs in me. If I fail for anything other than marijuana, I give away all my equipment. You know what I mean? Potheads, we don't get in trouble. I'm authorized to do all that. But I don't ever want to be construed that, you got me out there with all the shit you got in your body. You know what I mean, dog? You know what I mean? Now, I'm not asking you to take a piss test, but read my lips. If I fail for anything other than Mary Jane, I'll give it all away. On Videogate. The king of New York, by quiet.
What does anybody have anything to do with other people's drug habits? I'm new to the situation, so I don't know. What does anyone care?
Well, I'll be honest with you, dude. He was propped up by his buddies there, because I'm hurting their little drug shop, their enterprise. I expose them. Half of them can't make moves because they turn the heat up. And my radio work is impeccable. So, by spreading the rumor that I'm some kind of junkie, it sort of scares unsuspecting people who ain't smart enough to understand the hype into making a U-turn when they're coming to see me. The smart people and the people with common sense, they do the math right quick.
Yeah, I'm not trying to inherit your equipment by proving that you're dirty. I'm just there to expose you. That's all.
He wants to expose me for being the number one pothead that I am. Not that I'm his crack-smoking buddy. Not that I do his dope. Not that I have the cleanest arms you ever seen on a duck plugger in their life. Not that I drink his orange liquids. He wants to expose me for trying to be everything he is. He wants me to be pale, white, skinny, thin, HIV dying with that monster like him and his daddy on my thumbnails. And yet he still wants to cry and say he's giving me a chance to come clean. The only fraud that got exposed out here was you and your junkie crew. The only people who got severe, hardcore drug habits are you and your junkie crew. The king of New York, the most talked about, most feared man on and off the mic. To one of those lying, want me to come clean, scared fairy Marys, excluding the ones that I got them to forget about their Kevlar gloves and everything they said they're going to do with them, or their pliers. I don't know, man. I can't come any cleaner than that. Pussy. I'll be back there. Seven, to be honest with you, dude, if a lot more people like you ask similar questions These cats would have disappeared a long time ago. The king of New York, I'm back in my home. You could ask your questions, dude. You could try to get an answer from these clowns. Watch what kind of answers you get.
Wait a minute. Am I to understand this clearly? You're not an addict. When you're out there bragging every morning at 5 a.m.
Nigga, I'm an addict. I smoke more weed than you say my name in a day. I'm not gonna lie. I smoke more drags of marijuana than you utter my name in a day. I'm not gonna lie. The king, but hey, I'm not working right now. I'm allowed. The king of New York, I'm clear.
Everything that I say,
My God.
is from your own words. All you do is make that.
So my man is out here admitting to the public that everything that comes out of his mouth, he got from my mouth to my video games. Not that he's a friend of mine, not that I hang out with him, not that I just left his house, not that I smoke his crack. It's all from my words. And all the lies he can make up to go with that. You know, sometimes he just don't understand what it is he says what he says. That is hardcore drugs at work, guys. When the lips are moving before the brain is thinking, or thinking about, if I say this, what's that going to prove that came out of my mouth before a lie? He's a real bad liar, dude.
What you need to do is get your stuff together, brother. You need to put the drugs down.
Yo, dude, you start talking to him and asking him questions, watch some of the answers you're going to get. Oh, I don't have to, I never met him. Oh, I can guarantee this. Watch what you're going to get for answers. You want to see what you're dealing with out here? You want to know what the guy who runs the CV shop's got to deal with? You want to know what the tech that's delivering shit flawless time and time again has to deal with? Pay attention.
Your medication is essential to your well-being. I keep telling you that, Richard. Not drugs.
Now he's got me taking his doctor-prescribed medication, dude.
For a highly decorated special agent, an erratic claim that you made several days ago.
God, man, my life, career, my moves, it really got under this. You know, for him saying I fuck with the wrong person, it sure sounds like he sure is intimidated by me, my lifestyle, my moves, and my history. Oh, the king of New York, come back. Wow.
The alleged hitmen for the mob, and one of the three, you ripped his esophagus out, and they had a closed casket burial. I mean, the horrific tales that you make, Richard. That helps.
I don't know, dude, but, you know, on a job like that, I'm sure there was newspaper coverage, lots of witnesses. I'm sure he could dig it up in the archives rather than thinking it's a fantasy. AOA.
That little troll that you call yourself. Because, I mean, if I looked like you, I would probably...
This is a homosexual, dude. This is, I mean, you know, the BAU calls this man a very jilted, upset, confused homosexual.
Got him. Richie, I pray for you, brother. I really do. Because if I were you, if I looked like you, I would take a leap off the GW. I don't think I could live with myself, Richie. Making up all these lies.
This is a really funny situation, guys.
I'm just trying to...
We already know he can't live with himself making up all those lies, and as much as I prove that it is a lie, look what it did to him, dude. It's got him obsessed. Yes. I believe me. I bet you I take more tokes of weed in a day, more inhales, than he says my name in a day. I'm not gonna lie. Sue me, I'm a bad guy.
Once your year has expired, you are...
These two sound like husband and wife.
I don't know. All right?
Dude, I'll be honest with you. In my 30 years of CB radio, I never heard of cats like this. I mean, this would never run on. My position is my hands are tied. My position is this clown started a beef he was nowhere near as prepared to finish. My problem is he wants me to deliver the finish to his beef. My only objective is to do what I do the only way I know how to do it and watch it all come to me inevitably and eventually. And once that happens, it's a distant memory. But as you can see, as I've been telling them for over 3.5 years, fear and common sense, hardly the big motivation blocker in their moves. I'll say it one more time, like I clearly said it over 3 years ago on a video gate. Fear and common sense, the only thing stopping y'all. And I'm back in my hole.
You back in a hole like a mouse. But you live like a rodent. So, Richie, you gonna take my advice?
Somebody got to give Enforcer some toilet paper for his tears. And do me a favor, don't give him the good shit, man. Don't give him Cottonella Angel Soft, man. Give him that core crab shit he used to.
Because I could still help you come clean, Richard, but you have to want the help.
See, this is a very bad thing. He wants to help a person. He thinks that whatever he does is going to help. You know what I mean? And, my colleagues, they say that is a disease. That is a sign of, TikTok, baby. Sit back and watch me work. Kid walk gloves all disappeared like his manhood in a spinster a long time ago.
Hey, am I to understand, sir, your colleagues is that guy that you put on tape on your YouTube that says, oh no, this...
Alright, guys, tell him Richie left the building. I gotta run this to the avenue, man, meet this guy while he's driving by, collect this quick 35. I'll be back.
Work for any kind of law enforcement department. All right, there's no one listening to you and taking notes and lessons. And Richie actually thinks he's a professor of law. I mean, if you listen to some of his vocal patterns, he actually thinks he's a professor of law. His colleagues, his students, they laugh, they take notes. Richie, you're demented, brother. I'm just trying to help you. You know that medication you take for your mental illness, for your psychosis? Take it, man. Take a pill, man. Do it. Take it, man. And then call me in the morning. Do something. And if you want, I'll go purchase a rubber doll look like Sade and I'll send it to you, man. This way you can have a real companion next to you. Of course, we all need love, you know what I mean? We all need compassion.